Zillow says your duplex is worth more than what you paid for it. What should you do? What is happening, YouTube? It's Matt Fairclough. Welcome to Mentorship Monday. Today we got a question from Mark, and Mark. You don't see where you're from either. Tell me where you're from, folks. I love to know where you guys are from. All you people from all around the world emailing me, but that's okay, Mark. It's okay. Wherever you're from, Mark, I'm sure it's an awesome place. Mark, in wherever he's from, has a duplex. And Zillow is telling him that his duplex is worth $549,000. That's awesome. Mark owes $300,000 in his duplex. Should he build a third unit on his property? And he goes into rent collections and stuff like that. We'll get to all that, Mark. Here's the first thing. This goes to all you guys. You cannot rely on Zillow for your property values. It's a good starting point. It's a good conversation. But I've had Zillow tell me stuff that we own, flips and things like fix and flips and stuff are miles and miles away from what the actual market is. So Zillow is a good starting point. But first of all, an appraiser is not going to go off of Zillow on your refinance. But Mark owes $300,000. Zillow says he's worth $549,000. So that's a good spread. But you want to go and have an appraiser look at it, talk to a bank, everything like that. It's a good starting point, but definitely not the end all be all move forward, right? So Mark says, should I build a third unit and put a HELOC on the property, a home equity line of credit, and build a third unit on the property? He can collect an additional $2,600 to $3,000 more in rent. Or maybe he can take the money and get into something else, right? So all sounds good, but let's run those numbers real quick, okay? So if he's correct, if Zillow is actually right, maybe not, but let's say that it is, and he's worth $549,000, okay? I take $549,000 and I say, okay, he can either refinance that property and get a value of $549,000, or he can pull a home equity line of credit out. Some banks won't do home equity line of credits, Mark, on a rental property, but let's pretend you got one that'll do that. $549,000, and I think you're going to get conservatively 70% loan to value, either on a refi or on a HELOC. Okay, so I take that $549,000 and multiply it by 0.7. That takes me to a loan amount of $384,000. That means that Mark can pull out $84,000 either in a home equity line of credit, so he can have that in a checkbook that he can. 84 grand he can put into other deals, or he can refinance his whole property and have 84 grand sitting in his pocket because he owes 300. So 549, 70% loan to value minus the $300,000 that he owes in the place right now. So he's got 84 grand to play with. Okay, so Mark's like, should I build another unit on the property? Here are the things you have to consider real quick, and I'm just going to speed around it, and you have to look into all these things, right? Okay, so what's it going to cost to build a third unit? 84 grand sounds like a lot of money, but that's, depending on how big of a unit you want to build, you might be able to get that done. Who knows? What will the additional loan cost you? So what will the carrying cost be of that new $84,000? Now, if you're renting for $2,600 to $3,000, if 260, 2,600 to $3,000, excuse me, and rent for the new unit, I'd be willing to bet that you'll definitely carry plenty of that debt service. It could be a good deal. What will the increase in your real estate taxes be? Because I'll be willing to bet you your taxes will go up if you build a third unit on that property, because you're going to pull permits like any other good citizen would, and those permits are going to trigger your tax assessor, who is going to increase your real estate taxes because you built another structure on the property. Okay, just take that and consider. What will your additional utility costs be if there's going to be new water expenses, maybe new maintenance, whatever. Factor in all that when you consider this new unit. But again, the biggest thing that I can think of is, can you build a new unit that will yield $2,600 to $3,000 for 84 grand? And will the town allow you to build on the unit, like permits and stuff like that? So if you can't do it, you can put that money to work, that 84 grand to work in other deals, or buy another property or whatever. It might be enough down money to go buy another deal like that. It might be an easier lift and less headache and all that, as opposed to just building on this site. So anyway, again, that's the answer to you, Mark. A couple different facets there, but again, don't rely just on Zillow, and do your homework on the numbers for that. So, but hey, congrats, by the way. Sounds like you got a good opportunity. You have a good problem, Mark. So for those of you folks that want to talk about good or bad problems you guys have in real estate, you want to email those to helpme@DeRosaGroup.com. That is helpme@DeRosaGroup.com, and I will answer your questions right here on the YouTube channel for you and everybody else to watch. We'll squeeze a Captain America's head today. Let me get him. Got him. Okay, cool. Thanks for that. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a great and profitable week.